Hi, it's the 7th of February 2018 at 11:15 p.m. here in Australia. This is the second of a two-part series about Medusa. It's of Greek mythology, and I laid out the case in the first video that this evil bitch, whoever she is, and she represents, I don't know, cultural Marxism or whoever, okay, is manipulating the snakes. The snakes are coming out of her head. They're an extension of her thinking. And what I'm saying is that they are the women in our society. And the more you attack her, the more snakes will come at you, and they're very vicious, nasty, horrible creatures. So, to remind you where we came from, the first video, started off with me sitting outside a minefield. The minefield, and this was based on what Jazz A had told me, that the number of domestic violence laws in Australia and the ridiculous nature of them. And I looked at them and thought, yeah, it's like a minefield, and they're planting more and more mines. And it's been slowly creeping in over years, but they're just now reaching the point where it's almost impossible to live. So I'm taking all of this information and trying to make a story out of it, or maybe just some pictures, just to give you guys a way to think of it. And you can say, no, that's bullshit, yeah, or yeah, no, okay, I can see your point there, yeah, well, that's a good analogy, it's a good way to think of it. But at least you've got a visual idea, right? So you know what you're up against. So when I say, no, it's the snakes doing it, yeah, there's no point in killing the snakes, or trying to, because they'll just get their back up, they'll just hiss back at you. Women want two things, money and or a fight. So give them a fight, yeah, they'll give you a fight back. And if you don't want a fight, you can be charged in Australia at least, with an offence under domestic violence laws, believe it or not. Yeah, okay, so what are the options open to us? There are a few. The first one is, yeah, you can continue trying to fight the snakes. I think what will happen there is you'll get nowhere. I'll just get more and more snakes, and they'll get more vicious, more nasty. They'll enjoy the fight because you're losing. And they're having a good time with all this power tripping stuff, and they'll just hammer you until you just give up, okay, or go away and bleed to death. And the other thing to do is what mgtow are doing, and the complacent society, the guys in the society, they're no better, or no different, I'll put it that way, they just do nothing. Sit there and just do nothing. The third option that I considered is actually just tell the truth. So let it when look for those opportunities where someone will say something, but don't tell them you're negative women or that you're angry or something. Yeah, there's no point. It just infuriates the snakes. Look, just say to them. That's pretty simple. There are so many mines. I can't live. I'm not going to take a risk with all these mines around. I say, what are you talking about? We'll just say, well, look, we've got things like de facto by distance, or if I have if I don't have an argument with you, well, you can you can sue me for giving you the silent treatment, or if I don't have sex with you, I can get charged with withholding affection. I mean, it's just too hard, and just say, that's just the situation. It's just too hard. So no, I've had to go online, actually. Even if you haven't gone online, okay, lie. They do. Why don't you? Just lie. Just look, it was I just gave up. Yeah, I mean, so I had to go to, okay, I talk to Asians. Yeah, I mean, they're not the sort of intelligent side, that I want. They're half my age to begin with, they're skinny, but they're fun, nice tits and bum and that sort of, which is okay, but they're fun, but they're a bit sort of shallow, if you know what I mean. I mean, you'd have to agree with me, wouldn't you? It's just no point. I mean, and try and, I don't know, put it in your own words, but the idea is try and get the woman you're talking to agree with you that is the best option. Okay? That you should, online, much safer. Yep, and say, yep, much safer. Yep, with a pretty Asian woman. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's it won't happen. They just and actually, Captain Bob gave me the clue today. He said, "Yeah, women are jealous. You know, they just no, they just they're not going to like the idea of saying, yeah, go off and chat to some pretty Asian girl or girls. They just won't do it. They'll be left sort of gobsmacked. Think of the snakes. You know, they're ready for the fight. They're ready to go. They go. They say, oh, okay, you know, sorry, yeah, it's just too dangerous here. I'm in cyberspace. I'm above the minefield now. I mean, what are they going to do? Really? And I mean, if you get them, and try and just, I don't know, as I said, do it in your own words, but try and get them to agree with you. I tried today, I thought I'd try it out, and I was talking to Bry's got this girl that's wanting to marry him, and I said, Millie, what if Bry took you and his ex-girlfriend and put you both in the same room, in his spare room? Maybe that's a solution. Oh boy, it didn't go well. It was just pretty flat, actually. No, and that was the end of the conversation. So I sort of checked it out. Yeah, jealousy. It's not going to happen. Yeah, so the idea of it's no problems. Yeah, we can understand. Off you go, because you're actually saying with cyberspace, you've got options all over the world. You can go anywhere. And if you think about it, yeah, it does provide unlimited options, even if you don't use them, don't intend to use them, or never have used them. Lie, okay? Just say, I'll just, I'll go up to, this place or that place, or, when I get bored there, I go there. Let them know that you have so many other options, and let them see how relaxed you are and how comfortable you are. I mean, honestly, I have not socialised for 5 years. I never go out. I don't think I've spoken to a Western woman in 5 years. Really, it's not like I've got this big, bushy, stubbly beard or anything else. No, I have a great time. Look, I'm not strict mgtow because I do talk to women. No doubt about that, and a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Yep. And in fact, I was talking to Bing today. And she said, "What happened to you, Bob? What's going on? She's got this fear. There's you seem happy or something." I said, "As a matter of fact, I'm having a fucking good time. Yeah, it's going really well. Okay, now I'm not. I mean, I've been fucked over. Don't see my family. Don't see my kids. The whole thing." But I said, "Yeah, no, I'm actually having a good time. Quite happy." And it really bothered her, which gave me the idea. I thought, if you were to say to people, women particularly. Yeah, no, look, no. I've given up the minefield. Boom, 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 boom. No, we party online. Yeah, so I do that. Oh, it's cheaper too because I buy alcohol from the liquor store and drink at home and have a meal with them. And sort of, yeah, it's fun. Just make it up, lie, make up the most ridiculous stories. Yeah, and just be convincing. But that's the truth. I mean, I wouldn't go back. I was only thinking about today. I thought, I wouldn't go back to Western society. I'm really, seriously, I know I complain about the wild jungle and sexy camps from time to time, but it's rather, I just couldn't do it in real life. I just couldn't talk to the women that I talk to. And nor could I talk about the things we talk about or, what we get up to. And we have a good time. I'm not kidding. It's just, as opposed to not doing anything at all. It's just, I miss my family. Okay, but if it was another woman my age, what are we going to do? No, I'm not interested. No, I wouldn't go back. But if you're not doing anything online, just lie about it, or maybe consider doing it. It's not a bad option. I'm surprised how well it works. I've got relationships all over the world. I love them. I think it's great. I don't know. You can tell from the vids. Do I look like I'm sad, depressed, angry? Upset? I think I'm faring okay. I could use more money, and that'd be handy. That way I can sit here with a drink or something and chat to you. But and maybe it's better that I don't have it, because I'm not drinking. My liver's having a real breather. I do like a drink. So why not? Now the thing I think will happen, and what this is, I really think we can easily win this war, really easily. No effort whatsoever. I know that sounds weird because it looks so impossible. Jazz was saying, "Oh my God, got all these, and it's hopeless." And as he was explaining what we're up against, I thought it sounds impossible. I thought, well, typically when things get to that level, then the other side wins, because they just can't go on. They just can't get laying more mines. I mean, it's just something's going to fight back. Probably be me. Okay, coming up with a crazy idea, like I've just done. Okay, but what's going to happen is if you tell people this, if you say to somebody, and you're quite comfortable and happy, I know. Oh, isn't that good? You don't need us anymore. You found these lovely girls overseas. Oh, so happy for you. No, they're not going to think that. What are they going to think? As you walk out the door and you seem relaxed, calm, and they're watching you, and what are they going to think? They're going to start panicking. They're going to start, fear will start to creep in there, okay? And it'll just unsettle them a little bit at first, And I thought of it this way. I thought, if you had a gabble of geese, like 100,000 geese on the edge of a river, so there you're just doing whatever geese do, and you're at one end of the gabble, and you go, clap your hand like that. You're going to scare one of those. You're going to scare a goose or two, aren't you? Okay. And I guarantee you, in the next 30 seconds, few seconds, that fear, one of those geese, well, it'll be a startle, they'll be scared, and that fear will just through the whole lot, a whole flock, a whole gabble will take to the air. All of them, all the way along. And a kilometre away, they'll be flying, but they didn't even hear the clap. It doesn't even have to be loud. But the fear will carry it. It's just like in a wave. You can do the same thing with cattle or with sheep or something big, something that's big. Elephants. If you scare one elephant, he's going to scare the others, and get out of here, because the fear carries. Okay. Now, if you can get one person, you don't have to go around scaring everybody. This is what I'm trying to say, and you just get that fear to spread, and it'll spread. It might your calm demeanour, right? Like saying, "I don't need you anymore. No, this online's fine. Yep, got it all sorted. It's great. Thanks. It's really probably done me a favour." That's going to scare the shit out of one or two that you're talking to. And the others that they interact with are going to start sensing that fear. They might not know what it is, but they'll sense it. Because that's what animals do. If you've been around animals at all, like the geese. You scare one, you'll scare the lot, because the fear just transmits one to the next. It's not like they talk to one another. Gee, what was that? Did you hear that? Yeah. No. Just speed of lightning. And then the whole lot are in the air. Instantly, one clap. You've got that much power. Okay. So all you have to do is just say, I socialise, I like you. It's good. Yeah, no problem. And if I have too much to drink, just pass it, go to bed. No, and I don't have to get a cab, no taxi fares. No, I'm not going to upset anybody if I can get drunk as I like. Okay. Eat as much as I like, just throw it there. A lot cheaper going out, Christ, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I send little gifts and stuff like that. Make it up. Make it sound really good. And make the women sit there and think, that's good. That way, the snakes are going to think, what are the snakes going to think? Think of the snake. Okay, you tell the snake, I'm not really, you're not going to bite me. Not much you can do. Is there really? And snakes are no different from geese. They'll get scared. Yep. And they'll all start getting scared, and they're attached to her. So what's going to happen in the end? Fuck do I know, but I don't think it'll be good for them. And I think this is what Bob was saying to me today. That once it starts, once the doubt starts, once the fear sets in, self-fulfilling prophecy. Pretty soon, they'll start fighting. Instead of us fighting, they'll be fighting, snapping at one another. Yeah. Okay, so we hang together, right? They start fighting, and with luck, they'll turn around and bite her, or tell her to fuck off, or fuck your bloody bullshit, because we're losing our men. And as Bob said, Captain Bob said, how did he put it? It was great. He said, they cause uncertainty, and when they cause uncertainty, and then the woman gets paranoid and sees problems where there were none. So you're not even going online, but just lie, just say, there were never any problems, but just, rather than saying mgtow, just being, have a great time. Just lie, just act. So it all goes downhill from there. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I loved it. I just loved the way he was talking about something else, but I thought, it applies here. And he just laid it out all so nicely, and it was his own observations, that once the fear sets in, it starts going into decline. So just, you don't need to make a big song and dance about it. Just be really relaxed, really calm. Tell them what a great time you have. And you'll get to them. And the best thing is, we don't need to do this en masse. We don't need millions. We just need a few. Even just guys watching this video. And if you just try it, you've got nothing to lose. I mean, they're just going to put more minds. You've got nothing to lose. Just try it. So just put your own spin on it. Okay, and then hopefully, if we can get this right, you're going to have these little explosions going off all over the world. Bang, bang, and there'll be these little waves of fear, and the women are going to say, "What the fuck's going on?" They'll sense it, but it'll be happening everywhere. Just as the guys say, just dropped another bomb, and nobody's going to say you can't. There's no hate speech, nothing. It's just, as if nothing's happened yet. Just particularly the older guys, because like me, bubble don't need sex anymore. They don't really need it to stay over. With all the bloody false rape and all that sort of that. Plus the, de facto by bloody distance, bugger that. I don't know all that. And I don't want an argument. If she doesn't want, nah. And what can they say? Oh, don't be silly. That's not going to happen. So right. I've been there before. This minefield. It's going to blow up somewhere. What other argument are they going to say? And so somehow you just sort of get to the point where, what else am I going to do? What? Sit there by myself? Nah, shit, no need to. You got cams and everything these days. Chat, go on mic. Do all sorts of things. Have a beer together, have a drink together, have a meal together. No problems. It's just like going out to a restaurant, except it's cheaper. And, I don't have to, I'm 60 and, some of the chicks I hang around with are a bit young. I couldn't do that in real life. And I tell them to their face, me with a 25-year-old, it's going to raise a few eyebrows. I mean, you have to admit that, don't you? What are they going to say? Are they going to, I suppose you've got a point. They're not going to say anything, are they? And as I walk out of the chemist or the shop or whatever it is, wherever I was telling them, it's going to start playing on a mind. Particularly if I say, look, feel the guys are starting to do it now. It's starting to catch on. It's good. We have a good time. We chat online and that sort of, Just say, we meet in mgtow sites, and all get together, have a bit of chat. Start sowing the seeds of doubt that the bitch maybe not all that powerful. She's not going to know what to do. And eventually the snake's going to turn around and say, what the fuck? She's going to be, I don't know. We'll win. Now, I don't think it's so hard to win. And, just relax. Eventually, like, if you tried, whoever's watching this, you tried, you might set off for one rip, walk out. And then another guy watching, bing, 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 and these little ripples of fear, and then all this fear is coming from somewhere. Yeah, why not? Okay, well that's it. I thought I guess look, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you can, once you start breaking it down and understanding it, and you'll get powered up, and you'll go back to feeling happy, and a bit like fuck off, we're coming, get out of our way. Okay, and then I'll walk around there because I'm thinking all these thoughts. I thought, yeah, fuck it. Because, I think I can do something about it. I can tell you guys, and you can do something about it. And if enough of you keep, sending out waves of fear, well, fuck them. Yeah, and we didn't even do anything. Yeah. Okay, good luck, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.